The reality is they've had additional staff test positive, but their testing over the weekend allows them to move forward as if it's like any of the rest of us that are getting ready to play a game. So obviously the regular testing Monday, Wednesday, Friday will have the normal bearing it does on anyone, but there's nothing now in the way of us playing that would have been in place that's atypical in regards to just what this season looks like. So both teams are anticipating playing now. I don't think it's going to be enough time. And again, we haven't practiced yet, so it will help some, but it won't help completely. But that's okay. Right, we've kind of accounted for that, and again, I don't know exactly when we'll return to full strength back there, nor can it be our primary focus. So we're working hard to develop, grow, learn, expand, and execute at a higher level with our existing roster. And then just whenever other players are added back, that just becomes a bonus. But in relation to your first question, it's probably not enough time for that to have happened for this upcoming game.
Fires it over the middle. That ball's complete. Kemp makes the catch, and he's gone. Running along the right hash mark. Touchdown, Virginia.
Basically, it was my call, and Robert ended up endorsing that, or not nearly endorsing, but agreeing with it. Just he was a really good football player. I'm not surprised with how he's performing because we saw that in person. But man, adjusting to college in terms of all the other things of structure and classwork and accountability within a program's culture, right? That's the part that really I've seen the biggest growth and development in. So I would argue probably been the most productive offensive player from the beginning of the season to now. Essential. And not only our 2 JMU transfers, so Adib is playing really well at the defensive line and is just getting quality plays and quality minutes, and that's been critical, as well as D'Angelo, which we've seen. But then you add Keaton into the mix, you add Rashawn Henry into the mix, you add Shane Simpson, you add Tony Poljan. They are, when you start naming those names, they're becoming kind of the core of this year's team in a lot of different ways. So I think we did a nice job of assessing positions of need and depth and possible volatility, and they're helping our program. And now they're seasoned, they're immersed within our culture. And even though it hasn't been an entire year, man, we've packed a lot of stuff into this season and this onboarding process and the challenges through COVID. So I think they're doing really well, and I think really poised to continue and to improve down the stretch for us.